Hey, Steve. We're going to meet my parents to tell them about the wedding and you're suddenly gone? Something urgent? Are you so nervous that you got a stomachache? What's wrong?
No, that's my word. Give me a break.
What do you mean? Did I do something?
Huh? How can you play dumb after showing me something like that? I can't believe you don't notice anything.
Huh? Wait a minute. I have no idea what you're talking about. Stop laughing and tell me what you didn't like.
How can you not understand? I seriously cringed.
If I did something, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're fine. It's so normal for you that you don't even notice. Then let me tell you. I left because it was too old and I cringed.
Old? Are you talking about my parents' house? Are you saying that my parents' house is so old that you cringed and left?
That's right. You don't understand unless I tell you every single time. I knew if you grow up in such a shabby house, your imagination becomes shabby and you lose the sense of a normal human.
It's true that my parents' house is old because my grandpa also lived there when he was young. But that doesn't mean you can talk like that. And you're gone for that reason?
I'm telling you, it might be nothing for you, but it's a matter of life and death for me. I don't want to be in that old house, and of course I don't want to become your family. It's over. No marriage.
What are you saying? What's wrong with you, Steve?
It's easy. If people see that house, they'll want to go home. I don't know how you live in that old house. It's about to collapse. I mean, it looks completely abandoned.
It's true that the house is old, and some parts are falling apart, but leading it to break off an engagement? That's crazy.
You're the one who's crazy.
I'm serious.
You know, I'm the CEO. Have you forgotten my position? It's too embarrassing to have a woman who is poor and lives in a shabby house as my wife. I can't introduce such women in high society. People would think I'm not a good judge of character, and it would be bad for my public image. Above all, it's hard to be a part of a poor family. They're definitely going to bum off.
Why do you say such terrible things? It's a precious house with lots of memories. Besides, it's not like my family is poor.
Huh? You guys are absolutely poor. You live in a shabby house. Rich people live in a much nicer houses. We, the rich people, value our private time. That's why I can't stand to live in a house like this.
I'm saying we're not poor.
Whatever you say, it was shabby, which means you're poor. It's no use lying to me. Understood? That's how it is. Period.
It's true you're the president's son, and now you are the president. I can understand that my parents' house looks old, but you're breaking off an engagement just because of that? That's insane.
It means that the world you and I live in is different. You approached me because you thought you could get rich, right? Live in a beautiful house, have luxuries beyond your level, make me support your parents. Poor people can't earn enough even though you work hard, you know. You were dreaming of what you would do when you could spend my money, huh? I knew it. You poor people are so nasty.
I wasn't planning like that.
Well, this is the reality. It's no use trying hard to hold them back. The moment I realized you wanted my money, I cringed. I'll have to say goodbye to the poor lady who dreamed of being rich.
How can you say such a terrible thing? You really suck.
I can't help you. Why don't you look in the mirror and say that instead of telling me? Well, I'm sorry you couldn't get rich. I think it's a good idea to rebuild your parents' house before you find a new guy. It may be tough with your meager income, but good luck.
Stop it. Just because my parents' house is old, don't assume I'm trying to use you to get rich or I'm poor and tell me terrible things. I'm glad I found out you were such a jerk before we got married. I don't want to marry you.
You're upset because I found out you were trying to use my money? I'm not the one who is horrible. You're the one who's crazy. I'm acting normal.
That's not true. I don't think I could have made it work if I had married you. Maybe it's a good thing we end here.
How could you say that to me? After being upset, now you admit the fact? Why don't you complain to your parents who live in such an old house? Well, before you complain, you should fix the house. I don't think poor people have that kind of money, though.
It's none of your business. You're a stranger now, so don't mess with me.
Whatever. You poor bastard. You should regret for being abandoned. Don't make me pissed. You'll see. Hey, how are you? Poor girl who failed to become rich. You're too poor that you had to sell your phone.
What is it? You're annoying.
Oh, you haven't sold it, even though you're poor? Well, I'm sure you're going to be selling it soon. I'm glad I got in touch with you before that.
Shut up. We've already called off the engagement, so don't reach me. I'll block you if you have nothing to tell me.
Don't say like that. You poor people are so small-minded. I was just trying to tease you a little. Don't get so angry. I just wanted to know what kind of poor life you're spending.
Huh? By the way, I heard that you started dating some company president's daughter right after you broke up with me.
Hey, how do you know that? Well, that's none of your business anymore.
That rumor seems to be all over. I just happened to hear it from a friend.
A rumor that a poor woman failed to become rich? I've heard that poor people and country folks can't afford to spend money on entertainment, so all they do is gossip, huh? You guys knew about us so quickly, so your friend is also poor?
Don't insult my friends. My friend who thought we were still together just happened to see you guys. She called me to ask if you were cheating.
What a nuisance. Well, she's right.
So you were dating her before you broke up with me?
Yup.
How dare you? You're making me angry again. That's why you broke off the engagement so suddenly? Because you had someone else after me?
Oh, come on, don't get mad. If you're going to be upset about yourself being so poor.
I'm glad my friend told me. Just you wait.
I don't know what you poor people are talking about. Hey, poor lady.
What now? You came to tease me again? Fine. I have something to tell you.
What is it? You want me to give you money? I'm the president of the company, and the living expense for a poor person is like a penny for me, or rather, it's not much to throw away. I don't have any money to give to a poor woman who wants to be a millionaire, though.
You can speak like that for now. You're going to have a hard time earning even that small amount of money from now on.
What do you mean?
Your client, Tube Company, is going to terminate the contract with your company.
What are you talking about? Tube Company is our major client. If that happened, we'll go bankrupt.
You don't believe me, do you? Well, just stay carried away. Enjoy your few remaining moments of being rich.
I don't believe a word a poor person says. It's really funny how poor people lie like that. Hey, what is this?
What's going on?
Like you said, Tube Company said they're going to terminate the contract.
Oh, that's a problem.
Huh? It is your fault?
I don't know. I told you in advance, didn't I?
So that means you did it. But how could a poor woman do that? You told something to the president. Damn it. The way you poor people do are too shitty. It's a horrible thing for poor people to be able to do anything just because they have nothing to lose.
Your words are more shitty than mine. I didn't say anything. Don't be rude. I didn't do anything, so will you stop making accusations?
Of course you've done something. There's no way my business partner would cut me off for no reason. Besides, you knew in advance that they were going to terminate. If you didn't do it, then who did it?
Let me tell you, my dad did it.
Your dad? Even your parents are poor, right? No way he could do it. How can a great tube company be moved by one poor person's story?
I never said they were poor. You just misunderstood. My dad is a great person. He has money.
Don't tell such an obvious lie. How can a great person live in such a shabby house? Rich people live in mansions.
Well, I haven't shown it to you yet, but he has a villa next city. We live in that old house because it's filled with our memories. And the reason we haven't renovated it is because there are some drawings which I drew on the wall when I was little. You can't buy memories, right? We've built a villa, but we mainly live in that house.
Are you sure about that? Then you asked your dad to tell something to Tube Company?
I mean, my dad is the managing director of that company. I told him about you since you judged us poor because the house was old and we broke off our engagement and the fact that you were cheating. Then he goes, "Who's the boss? Who would do such a thing? He was furious. When I told him the name of your company, we were surprised to find out that it was his business partner. He immediately terminated the contract.
Oh no. Tube Company is one of our biggest clients, accounting for 60% of our business. If they did that, our company would go bankrupt. Do you know what you've done? Your selfishness will make my company's employees suffer. Can you take the responsibility for that?
Why don't you say that to the mirror instead of me? It's all your fault. You deserve it. For making fun of me like that.
I'm so sorry. Can you ask your dad to stop the termination?
No, I can't because I'm poor. You said so yourself that a poor person's story won't move a great company.
Are you kidding me? I'll apologize for calling you a poor person. I understand you're angry, but you don't have to go this far.
No, you don't understand anything.
Rebecca, please. If I don't do something, my company will go bankrupt. I'm so sorry. So please, reconsider cutting off business with us.
If you insist so much, talk to my dad directly.
You must be Steve. I'm Rebecca's dad, David. Mr. David, I'm really sorry about what happened with Rebecca. I'm sorry I misunderstood and called you poor, and I'm sorry I cheated on her. Please forgive me and not terminate the business. Rebecca is right to be angry, but you don't have to take the anger into anything, especially to business matters. I understand that your daughter is important, but you don't have to go that far. Rebecca is right. You don't understand anything. Excuse me. I'm the one who is the most angry at you for making fun of that house. My wife was against me keeping it, but I selfishly kept it because it's a family memory. Of course, I'm upset that my precious daughter is being mocked, but more than that, I'm upset that you made fun of our family's precious memories. Neither I nor my daughter will ever forgive you. We will never do business with your company again. Sir, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'll change my mind and do my best from now on.
He's so angry that he doesn't want to talk to you anymore. No matter how much you apologize, it's useless. So please don't contact me anymore. I'll block you. Good luck.
Give me a break. I'm sorry. Hey.
Steve's company was officially made to terminate its contract with Tube Company, and it seemed that the company were in the red and went bankrupt. When it turned out that the bankruptcy was Steve's fault, his parents and relatives broke off the relationship with him, and no one helped him. Also, he was dumped by his girlfriend because of the bankruptcy. Currently, he is living in a shabby apartment, and he is managing to make ends meet while working part-time for a meager salary. He seems to be experiencing himself the life of poverty that he used to make fun of.
Is dinner ready?
Yes, it's ready. I made pasta today.
Okay, I'm coming home with my coworker.
What? From now?
Yes. Is there any inconvenience?
I didn't make extra portion, so I don't think we'll have enough for dinner.
Why don't you just make it now? Don't be rude to your husband's guests. Isn't that a wife's job?
I don't think so. Who decided that?
Huh? Are you trying to embarrass me in front of my coworker? I'm taking them with me. They're still single. Don't you want to serve them a proper dinner to make them feel at home? Are you just too selfish to even think about that? You're so mean.
What's wrong with you? You sound offensive somehow.
If people see our warm home and think it's nice to have a family, you'll be happy, and that'll make you work harder, right? There are so many good things about showing our home to others.
I know that what you're saying is admirable, but I don't think we need to take care of your coworkers.
Don't you think it's natural for me to do that? I'm the one who got married first, so I want to set an example for my coworkers. Anyway, just prepare something simple and get it ready. You're a housewife, so you should be able to do that.
You're really rude. I can cook the food, but we don't have any alcoholic beverages. Why don't you go buy some on your way home? You should buy some snacks of your choice too.
Are you telling me to go shopping? There's no way I can do something so embarrassing with my coworkers around. I'm leaving work now, so it'll be a little while before I get home. In the meantime, why don't you go shopping?
I don't have that much time. I have to clean up the room and cook, okay?
You're going to clean the room now? Why now? What were you doing during the day? You're probably just taking a lazy nap anyway. Stop slacking off.
I do my housework diligently, but cleaning up for guests is different, isn't it? There are things you don't want them to see. I have to put those things away.
That's because you're incompetent, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
A good housewife always keeps everything in perfect order. I didn't expect you were that useless. Incompetence is a great sin.
Hold it right there. Isn't that too rude?
You're my wife, right? A wife who embarrasses her husband is incompetent.
Okay, I got it. I'm going to the supermarket now. I'll even cook. Are you satisfied with that?
You should just be obedient and say so from the beginning. Why did you say you can't do it? You think if you say you can't do it, I'll do everything to help you? Well, I know that I'm a perfect guy, but you're relying on me too much. Don't depend on me forever. Do it yourself. You're a housewife, for heaven's sake.
Yeah, whatever. Please excuse me since I'm busy.
You must entertain my guests. Do I make myself clear? Will you take a look at the bed?
I'm going to the bedroom, so just wait for a sec.
I forgot the document in the envelope. Is it there?
Yes, it's here.
Thank God. I took it out of my bag and forgot it just like that. Now bring that to me right away. I need it for a meeting that'll be held in 50 minutes.
No kidding. I can't do that. It's too sudden.
You say you can't do it right away again. You don't know if you don't try. Why don't you do it right away?
Because I have to take a train to get there, right? It'll take more than an hour. There's no way I can make it in time.
Hurry up then. I left home and got to the office in 50 minutes. Don't assume from the start that you can't do it.
I have to do a lot of preparation before I leave the house. A woman needs time to get ready.
What's the matter with you? You're really useless. What an incompetent wife. You're my wife, right? You should always be ready to support your husband.
Incompetent, huh? Is that the only word you can say to me? I'm not your servant, nor your housekeeper.
I work diligently every day. I support you with the money I earn. How dare you talk back to me?
Don't talk to me like you're some big shot. Just because you're the breadwinner, it doesn't mean that you can treat me as if I were a slave.
Why don't you get the heck out of the house then? If you don't make it to the meeting on time, I will reduce the amount of money I give you from now on, since you're an incompetent wife.
That's enough. Anyway, I'm leaving now. Hey, today was your payday, right? Did you get a pay cut this month? The allowance for living expenses is awfully low.
It's a penalty for last month, I told you.
Huh? What penalty?
You couldn't do what I told you. You always said you can't do it right away. And you complained to me about every single thing I said.
Are you talking about the document last time?
That's right. But there's something else.
What else?
Looks like you had a bad memory too, huh? You'll never be able to survive in this world with that kind of naive thinking.
That's not true. I was working at the company before I quit since I got married to you. I've never had any problems. Also, no one has ever called me incompetent.
Then you must have lost your ability to take care of things since you got married. All you do is just taking a nap and cutting corners while doing housework. People degenerate when they're lazy, you know.
What does that have to do with the living expenses? What you're saying isn't a reason.
You're really stupid. Family is part of society. You don't seem to understand unless I tell you. I'm going to tell you from scratch, so listen to me carefully. I'll only tell you once.
Are you preaching to me again?
Don't talk to me like that. I'm the boss here because I earned the money, and you're like an employee to me. Anyway, you don't earn money, so employee isn't the right word to describe your position. I think I should describe you as a slave.
Huh? A slave? That's too much.
Because you're being fed free food, right? A slave's job is to do exactly what the boss orders. If you can't do that job, you can eat, take a bath, and get some sleep. Well, I guess you're just lazing around during the day. What a happy slave.
I'm not a slave.
You're incompetent since you get angry so easily. Don't you understand metaphor? I'm just trying to make it easy for you to understand.
Slave, incompetent, those words you told me. Is that what you think of me this time? Then I'll find a job. You told me you wanted me to quit my job when we got married. That's why I became a housewife. If you're going to make fun of me so much, I'll work.
How are you gonna find a job? I think it's impossible. You've been degenerating by staying at home for years. You can't even take care of your housework, so there's no way you can go back to work outside. That's disrespectful to all the people who are working right now.
You don't know that until you try. I worked all my life until I got married.
I'm sure that you won't find any job. No matter what other people think, I'm well aware that you're incompetent. Don't forget that if you start working. You'll get yourself into trouble. I don't want to take the responsibility for that.
So what am I supposed to do? Am I to remain a slave? A housekeeper?
As long as you do what I say and keep me satisfied, it doesn't matter. You are only capable to do simple things.
Fine then. I'll think carefully about what to do from now on.
That's right. You should have done that from the beginning. You're such a rebel every time. But if you're willing to do it, that's fine. I'm asking you to do your best for me. You should make an effort to make my life comfortable. I just got home from work. Where the heck are you, Mary? Your husband came home, so you must explain why you're not here to welcome him.
Hey, stop bothering me, okay?
What? Who do you think you're talking to?
I've thought it over carefully. I can't stay together with you anymore.
Huh? Stop kidding me when I'm tired. What on earth are you talking about?
Didn't you notice what's on the floor near the entrance?
The floor? I didn't want to bother turning on the light, so I just went straight to my room.
Then go back and look again. I thought you were about to find out as soon as you got home. What do you mean you didn't even turn on the light?
Stop blabbering. Just tell me what's on the floor.
What? You'll know it when you see it. Divorce papers.
Divorce papers? I'm the one who's paying for your living expenses. How can you do such a thing when you're a slave? What's wrong with you?
That's what I'm complaining about. That attitude of looking down on me. That language you use.
What?
The way you say that you're paying for my living expenses. Slave, housekeeper, incompetent. Those are the words you use toward me all the time. Do you really think that you're some sort of king who rules the world? You don't even get paid that much. You're just an ordinary office worker.
Hey, watch your language. Are you making fun of company workers? Just because you're incompetent, it doesn't mean that you can just blame the others. This is why I hate dealing with a stupid woman like you.
You haven't changed at all, but feel free to do whatever you want now. I'm sick and tired of your pompous attitude. Let's have a divorce.
Pompous attitude? I'm just trying to educate you.
I don't need you to teach me anything. I've learned everything I need to know at school and the workplace. I'm not a slave nor a housekeeper. I'm an independent woman.
Oh, come on. Adult means you can make your own decisions and act accordingly, right? Do you know what that means? It means you must be able to earn your own money and make your own living.
I know that much.
Liar. If you knew that, you wouldn't be so lazy. You would be able to listen to what I have to say with an open mind.
Here we go again. You and your nonsensical thoughts. I haven't told you this before, but I found a job and I'm already working.
Don't be ridiculous. You're just staying at home every day.
Everyone has their own way of earning money, and I'm not lazy.
Oh, I got it. You're selling your junk to make a few coins, right? I'm sorry, but you can't live on that kind of money.
What are you talking about? No, I'm not. Stop making assumptions.
It's too much trouble. Don't waste your time resisting. Come back home.
I told you I'm not going back.
If you insist that much, I understand. You're leaving, aren't you? From now on, I won't give you any allowance at all. Are you sure about that?
Of course. Don't keep talking big.
What are you talking about? A housekeeper like you should just obey my orders. You don't earn a penny.
I don't need your money, so divorce me.
Don't be so cocky. Whatever happens later, I won't forgive you. Well, as you wish, I'll file the divorce papers tomorrow morning.
Thank you. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Well then, goodbye.
Hey, Mary.
What do you want, Judas?
Well, I need to talk to you about something.
What do you want to talk about?
Will you call off our divorce?
What? I can't do that. And even if I could, it's impossible. I refuse to do it.
You're being very harsh.
Oh, really?
The electricity and water went out at my house today.
I see.
The management company told me to move out of the apartment too.
But you've been living there for a year, so that's great. The landlord was very kind to you, wasn't he?
What do you mean?
You were behind on your rent, electricity, and water bills anyway, weren't you? It's only natural that you should be evicted.
Evicted? Me? I don't understand.
You're a clever company worker, aren't you? Can't you even understand that much? Sorry, I should call the CEO instead.
CEO? What do you mean by that? I'm not the CEO.
Is that so? I thought our family was a company you owned and you were the CEO.
That was a long time ago. I didn't contact you to talk about that. I just need your help.
Why should I help you? You didn't even know what's going on in your own company. How could you act like the CEO? I can't help but laugh.
What? Are you making fun of me?
I don't mean to make fun of you. Do you know how much your monthly income is?
It's about $3,800 take-home pay.
And how much is the rent for the apartment?
$1,500.
That's right. Last year, you bought an expensive motorcycle on loan, right? How much are your monthly payments?
$600 per month.
And I received $700 for food and living expenses from you, right?
That $700 included the money you should save.
$700 for food, daily necessities, entertainment. Do you have any idea how hard it would be to try to save even more? Why don't you try practicing it yourself?
Why are you talking so high and mighty? You're just an incompetent woman.
Well, okay then. Why don't you keep doing what you do for the rest of your life? I don't care since I'm no longer your wife.
Wait a minute. The grand total is still $2,800.
Think about all the insurance you've got. Do you have any idea how much you're paying for those? You spent $500 per month on those. Anyway, when you die, there will be no beneficiary.
You were the beneficiary at the time. Besides, what about the remaining $500?
Don't you understand? Think about it. Internet and cell phones, drinking parties, pocket money. $500 wasn't enough, right?
I was saving money, so somehow it was enough. I wonder why. Are you hiding something from me?
Huh? How naive can you be? Electricity, water, and gas are not free of charge. You forgot all about that, didn't you?
Why didn't you pay them out of the money I gave you? You spent all my money.
Hey, how have you been managing your money for the past 6 months? With me gone, your money must have been floating around more than before, right? How did you end up getting kicked out of the apartment? Have you tried reviewing your finances or something?
What are you talking about? You've been secretly spending my money, haven't you? That's the only thing I can think of.
Don't be silly. We were living on a shoestring, and I didn't waste a dime of your money. Now you know, don't you?
Because you've been spending all your time at home, you're the one who's been living in idleness. You know what's funny? You're divorced, but you can still live on your own. I'm pretty sure you're saving my money somewhere.
You've got to be kidding me. I told you I'm not unemployed, right?
Huh? Are you working? Even though you were lounging around at home like that?
Jeez. Looks like you won't understand unless I talk to you from scratch.
I'm not gonna listen to you. You're the one who stole my money. You ripped me off.
Quit saying that without any proof. You wanted to make yourself look good in front of your parents, right? You took them on spa trips and went shopping with them, didn't you?
They're my parents, so it's only natural. What's wrong with being nice to my own parents?
You're so silly.
What?
Your brother is the president of a general contractor. You're just trying to look good and resist, right? There's no way you can resist. Why don't you just be yourself?
Shut up. I'm not competing with my elder brother. I even took my parents on a spa trip once in a while.
Really? What about the clothes and bike? Why were you so concerned about the luxurious brand of your possessions? You bought a lot of things that didn't deserve to be there. You look like you were trying too hard. You were living way beyond your means.
It's the same for every man. When you get married, you're the lord of the manor. You want to be particular about your possessions.
You're just an ordinary office worker. Family is not a company. The head of the household is not the boss. You're not even a board member, so you don't have to be so vain.
Huh? Are you telling me that my salary wasn't enough?
That's right. At last, you understood. No one cares about you. There's absolutely no need to force yourself to look good.
You're so rude. What a thing to say. You have no respect for me. You're living off the money you took from me. Don't act like a big shot.
I told you I'm not. I earn my own money.
If you insist that much, why don't we meet once? Let's meet face to face and discuss.
Why should I do that?
If you're making your own money, you must have enough income, right? Why don't you come live with me again?
Stop kidding me. I can't live with someone who doesn't have any savings and is going to be evicted.
Fair enough then. I'm willing to give you some respect from now on. So reconsider the divorce.
What did you say? I don't need an incompetent person like you to respect me. You're incompetent, overbearing, and you treat people like some sort of slave or housekeeper. You are a completely unattractive person. There's no way I'm going back to live with someone like that.
Don't say that. Your ex-husband is in trouble. Don't you think you should help me?
I don't think so. After what you did to me, there's no way I could forgive you. By the way, I managed to get a job on my own, so I have a source of income to live on my own. I got divorced when the time was right. I can't have you interfering with my life anymore.
Mary, I'm sorry. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. From now on, I'll do my best to support you. Will you live with me again? I want you to seriously think about it.
I've seriously thought about it, and it's not possible, okay? I've been married and living with you for a few years. I don't think you'll change your behaviors anytime soon. Well, good luck with your solitude at best. If you need money, why don't you just ask your brilliant brother for help?
Hey, don't make fun of me. I won't allow you to make fun of my brother too.
Yeah, whatever. Well, I need to leave now. I have no intention of seeing you in the future for the rest of my life. I'll block your number, so don't ever contact me again.
Wait, Mary. I want to start over with you. I don't know how I can manage to live alone.
Judas couldn't manage the household budget at all. He couldn't even pay the rent. But he was still treating his parents and took them on spa trips. As a result of that, he couldn't keep his head above water and had to liquidate his debts. According to an acquaintance of mine, he was trying to get my contact information so he can start over with me. But no one was willing to grant his wish. I'm so glad that I was able to divorce such a nasty guy. I have always worked in graphic design. I've been working for my former employer and now I'm working from home. Some of my former clients remembered me, so I'm taking some orders from them. I'm now making enough money to live on my own. I don't think I will remarry again for the time being. I'm planning to enjoy my single life from now on.
Hello there. Sorry for the sudden contact. Are you Frank's wife? Yes, I am. Who is this? Actually, I'm dating your husband. My name is Amber. Seriously, I don't understand what you're trying to say. Didn't Frank tell you? I told him to talk to you properly. Honestly speaking, I haven't heard anything from him. Are you saying that my husband is having an affair with you? I don't think it's an affair anyway. Why do you think so? Because Frank and I really love each other, so it's definitely not an affair. But in the eyes of the general public, it may be seen as some sort of cheating. I'm sorry about that. Well, what do you want from me then? I have nothing to say to you. By the way, are you aware how risky it is for you to contact me like this? Of course I do, but I still had to contact you since you're Frank's current wife. Current wife, huh? Sorry, but I'm confused about a lot of things and there are still some things I haven't caught up on. First, how did you find out about my contact information? Of course I looked at Frank's phone, memorized his ID and searched for it. I did it while he was sleeping. I don't think you should have done that. I mean, you just used his phone without permission, and you contacted me recklessly. Anyway, we're prepared to pay you the full amount of the alimony. I can see that you're very well prepared. Excuse me for asking this question, but do you have a job? I'm a receptionist at the company Frank works for. I have some savings. I see. By the way, how much are you planning to pay for the alimony? About $2,000. I think that's more than enough, right? I think you need to revise the amount. What? Are you telling me that you only need less than that? Of course not. I wonder why you don't understand about the correct amount for alimony. But I can see that you're not sorry for what you've done at all. So you mean that the amount is $20,000? Yes, that's right.
It depends on the case anyway. That much? That's too much. I have a 2-year-old daughter. Your affair with my husband will hurt her feelings badly too. You have to take into consideration as well. I know you have a young child, but we have a child here too. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that. You know what? I'm pregnant and it's Frank's child. Really? Yes, I'm 4 months pregnant. Oh my God, I can't believe Frank made you pregnant. I want to give birth to this child and build a happy family with Frank. So please, Julia, please divorce Frank, so I can get married to him. I haven't heard anything from Frank himself. Besides, I have a child to take care of, so I need to check first. Can you give me time to talk with Frank? Of course. I'm sure that he will divorce you. As for the alimony, I would appreciate it if you could give me a small discount. It costs a lot of money to have a baby. That sounds very selfish. I will consult with a legal expert and determine the amount. You must divorce Frank as soon as possible, before this baby is born. Either way, I don't think it will take that much time, so please don't worry. Now, if you'll excuse me. I had a hunch that Frank was having an affair, but I had no idea that he was having a child. I was still in a daze about how to tell him and greeted him when he came home. When he came home and tried to touch my daughter, I felt a surge of disgust. I realized that I've had enough, so I started discussing about divorce. Hello, Amber. Sorry for the delay. Finally, you contacted me. I've been waiting for you. Sorry to keep you waiting. It took a long time. I finally finished the divorce proceedings with Frank. Really? I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, have you heard anything from Frank yet? I've only met him at work since then, so I haven't heard anything from him. Well, I asked Frank to pay alimony and child support in one lump sum. I've hired a lawyer to complete all the procedures. We are now preparing to file a claim for alimony against you. I can't believe you don't know something as important as this. You're still going to ask for alimony? You were prepared for this, weren't you? Of course, I saved up the money so that me and Frank can build a happy family together. I will send the amount to you again by a certified mail. Please follow the instructions and make your payment. By the way, how much is it? Approximately $30,000. What? That's too much. Can you at least make it less? I'm going to have a baby now, and I'm sure I'm going to need a lot of things. You have a child yourself, so you understand that, don't you? Of course, I understand that a child costs money, but that's not a different case. I'm not going to give you any discount for alimony. I have a young child, my husband cheated on me, and we're getting divorced. You have robbed the mother and her daughter of their happiness. Please understand that and remorse on what you've done. I understand. I have Frank to support the household income anyway. I think I can manage, so I will pay you the alimony. It must be hard for you now that Frank is no longer your breadwinner, huh? Yes, it is hard. Thank you for your concern. I'm sorry I stole Frank away from you. Why did you go out with him if you knew that he was a married man? You knew the consequences, didn't you? Because I fell in love with him and wanted to be in a serious relationship. Frank said that his wife isn't pretty. He said it over and over again that he'd rather have me since I'm young and pretty. I can't just abandon him, can I? Oh, I see. Julia, you're busy taking care of your child that you got distracted and abandoned your responsibility to take care of yourself as a woman. That's why Frank dumped you. I think it can't be helped. What do you mean? I think you should reconsider that before you find the next person you want to have a date with. Thank you for your advice. My pleasure. The key to happiness is for a woman to always be pretty. I think it would be good for you to keep that in mind. I've never met you, but I'm sure you must be very pretty.
Well, I'm a receptionist who works for a major company. I'm sure that I was hired because of my beauty. I see, you must be Frank's favorite type of woman. Do you think so? Frank has been in love with me from the beginning. I'm so happy to think that I'm destined to be loved by him from now on. I hope that your happiness will last for a long time. Julia, thank you so much for divorcing Frank. I hope you'll live a happy life too. Thank you. That's very nice of you. At this time, I was sure that Amber really thought she could be happy. I told my lawyer to request alimony from Julia. She agreed to pay in installments as a lump sum and indeed difficult. 2 weeks after the first payment, she learned the truth about Frank. Julia, what on earth is going on? Please contact me now. Please. Amber, what's wrong? Don't pretend that you don't know anything about this. Why doesn't Frank come to me? I don't know, okay, but he already left the house. I thought he went to your place. Please don't lie to me. I know you divorced Frank in order to get a high alimony payment from me. You lied and stayed with him, didn't you? This is a fraud. Are you regretting it now? Please let Frank go as soon as possible. What are you talking about? Frank has moved out of the house. My daughter and I have already moved out too. I don't even know where he is. When he left, Frank said he's going to be with someone he really loves. Didn't he go to your place? I don't even know what happened to him after he left home. Not only did he not come, but I can't talk to him when I see him at work, and I can't contact him. What should I do? Well, looks like the woman Frank loves is not you. What a pity. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Please explain. It's Frank's fault for not informing you properly, isn't it? Actually, he's having affairs with 3 women, including you. You really didn't know about that? Seriously? You mean he's having affairs with several women at a time? It's unbelievable, isn't it? From the beginning, I had a feeling that he was cheating on me. When I got a call from you and questioned him, he came up with names other than you. When I asked him more, he told me that he was having an affair with 3 other women, including you. Can you believe that? He's such a jerk. I don't think I can do the same thing. Of course, I won't do anything that will hurt others' feelings. Are you really sure about that? Do you think he went to other women's place? But he told me that he loves me. I'm pregnant with this child. I know. Did you tell him about that? I did. I just said it on the phone. I'm sure he ran away from you. He's a coward. That sucks. If I pay you the alimony, I'll be penniless. What should I do? You promised me to pay the alimony. You also agreed to the amount. You should be thankful that I'm letting you pay in installments. It's none of my business. How are you going to get the money from? What are you talking about? I don't think I should be thankful to you. Let me say it again. I have nothing to do with Frank anymore. From now on, please get in touch with him by yourself. I tried, but he didn't answer my calls. Can you contact him for me? I'm sure he'll listen to you. Please help me. Why should I cooperate with an unfaithful husband who caused my divorce? That's a complete nonsense. But Frank went for another woman. It's not just my fault, don't you think so? Stop talking nonsense. It's your fault too. I'm not saying that I hate you, but I won't cooperate with you even if the world turned upside down. I've suffered enough myself. I have no time to deal with your joke. Please don't say that. If Frank leaves me, how am I supposed to live from now on? No matter what it takes, why don't you just get Frank to admit that he's the father of your child? But he won't contact me. That's why I'm asking you a favor. I don't know what's going on with you guys anymore. I don't want to get involved. You won't help me? I won't be able to pay the alimony if you don't help me. If that happens, you'll be in trouble too, right? Don't worry. I'll do whatever it takes to get my alimony paid. I'll never let you run away from paying the alimony. Please, if I don't help me, I'll really be all by myself. That's impossible. Julia, we love the same man, right? I regret it so much now, but I don't even want to be reminded of it. Please don't say that. I thought me and Frank were about to get married and have a baby. I quit my job too. So please, at least you must cancel the alimony. I beg you. I can't pay that much by myself. Please transfer the fee to the specified account and the specified amount on the specified date. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry that I'm not a kind person. Oh no! I apologize from the bottom of my heart for having an affair with your husband. Please forgive me. That's not the way to say it. You haven't apologized from the bottom of your heart before, have you? That's not true. I apologize from the bottom of my heart even more than before. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm a victim too, so please reconsider about the amount of alimony. There's no way I'm gonna do that. Please just pay the alimony since I appreciate it more sincerely than your apology. I don't have any money. Please, at least tell Frank somehow. He said that he would come to me. I can't even give birth to his baby at this point. Frank has nothing to do with me anymore. I have no obligation to take care of you that much. Well, I'd be better off now. I wish you a long and happy life. I can't live a happy life in this state. Julia, please. That's because you were having an affair with Frank. I sincerely hope that from now on you won't make the same mistake ever again. Goodbye. In the end, Amber got so desperate that she told everything out loud at the office. She and Frank were both called in by the HR. It seems that all the other women with whom Frank was having an affair were in different departments in the company. Frank is now in a sticky situation. Well, he got what he deserved anyway. I'm going to check with the other partners to see if they knew that I was married to Frank. I'm consulting with a lawyer to see if I should file a claim for alimony. Frank seems to end up together with Amber, who is pregnant with this child. I hope the two of them will do their best from now on.
Hi, Arya. Is it okay to text you now? I don't really want to bother you. It's okay, Mom. You can text me anytime you want. What is it? I wanted to text you right now. Why? I thought it would be a good idea once in a while. I'm taking care of Mary today. Really? She says she can type on her own, so I'll let her text you. Yes, please. Mom, I miss you. Please come back soon. Mary, Mommy's trying my best to come back as soon as possible. You just be a good girl and wait for me, okay? She's so cute. Mary is happy to talk to you, but lately she's been looking very sad. Maybe it's because you've been over there for so long. Yeah, I suppose. Even I'm working on a big project at work, I still feel guilty about leaving my little daughter behind on a long overseas business trip. I'm not even sure if it's worth working this hard. I know, but it's your decision, so do your best. I'll help you as much as I can. Yeah, I'll do my best. And can I ask you a favor? What is it? Take care of Mary, will you? Of course I will. David's here too, so you don't have to worry. Okay. What's wrong? Nothing. I just didn't want her to feel lonely. Just let me take care of her. You have work to do. Thank you.
Hey Arya, how's work going?
Yes, it's progressing quite fast. I'm hoping to get back home earlier than expected.
I see. Are you planning to come back for Mary's daycare visit?
As much as I'd love to see Mary, I think it's difficult to come back for just one day.
Is that so? Mary seems to be looking forward to it though. She seems to miss you a lot. But I understand that you can't really leave your work for just one day. I mean, you're working abroad.
I guess so.
So,
When are you coming back? What? Do you have any plans to come back soon? No, not really. Maybe just for the weekend? I don't think so. I just want to get everything done as soon as possible so I can go home. I see. Not even coming back home for a few days for Mary? Huh? You're being awfully insistent today about the return date. Why? Am I? Is it wrong for a husband to wonder when his wife's coming back from her overseas business trip? It's not like that, but... I miss you since I don't know when I get to see you. I'm sure Mary misses you too. I see, I'm sorry. I'll try to finish my work as soon as possible so I can go home. Oh, but don't push yourself too hard. Okay, thanks. Hi, Arya. Is this a good time? I know I keep asking you, but I'm not sure when is the good time. I have time now. What's up? I wasn't sure if I should tell you this, but... What? Actually, Mary came to my house alone, crying. What? Why? What's going on? She often comes here by herself these days. Really? Well, I told her I'd pick her up, but she insisted to come by herself because she remembers how to get here. Well, she's always been a very strong girl, so I thought it would be okay. But it's a problem when she's crying. What is David doing? Well, I've been trying to call him, but there's no signal. I can't reach him. What did Mary say? She said not to tell you. What? So I asked her why, and she said you'd be worried. That's why I wasn't sure if I should tell you this. But she was crying a lot today, and now she fell asleep, so I thought I'd text you while she was asleep. I see. Thanks, Mom. Have you contacted David's parents? Not yet. I don't know what's going on, and I'm not sure if it's a good idea to let them know. I haven't been able to reach David either, so I contacted you first. I see. I'm sorry, but I don't know what's going on. Actually, there's a visiting day at her daycare the day after tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Is it okay if you take care of her until then? That's no problem. Actually, I've decided to come back the day before the daycare visit. Oh, really? Yes. Of course, it's for the daycare visit for Mary, but I'm doing some research and I'll get the results soon. But I don't want you to tell anyone about me coming back. Can't I tell Mary? I'm sorry, but please don't tell Mary. I don't want to ruin my plan. David, what are you doing? What do you mean? Oh, I get it. What? No, never mind. Mary and I are going out for a nice steak dinner tonight. Really? Yeah. I've been missing her because I have to go to work every day, you know. But I think I can finish a little early today. I thought I'd do something nice for her. That's a good idea. I'm sure she will be happy to go out with you. I'd like to join you guys. Yeah, but you know that's impossible. I know. I'm still working overseas. Having a steak together sounds great. I wish I could have gone with you guys. It's going to be great. I guess you start to miss some American food? Yeah. When you come back, the three of us should go out together. Mom, is there anything unusual? Not really. Mary has been staying with me since then. I'm so happy because she likes my dishes and says it's delicious. Well, that's good. I have something I need to finish. I might be home a little late. Okay, be careful. Don't worry about Mary. I'll give her something good to eat, give her a bath, and put her to bed. Thank you. I'd appreciate it if you would. Mom, help me. I'm hungry. I want to eat something. What? This is David's account, right? What do you mean, Mom?
Mom, it's Mary. Dad hasn't come out of the bedroom for 3 days.
What? Why?
He says he's not feeling well, so he asked me to have you send him some money.
How much?
He says about $5,000.
Huh?
Because he doesn't have money to go grocery shopping.
Who are you?
Huh?
Mary, you said you were eating pizza earlier, right? You were laughing and saying you were full.
Huh?
Stop playing. It's really pathetic. Pretending to be Mary and asking for money. There's no way I'm going to pay $5,000 for grocery.
Mom?
Stop fooling around. Mary is with me.
What? What do you mean?
I didn't tell you and Mary, but I came back to the US.
What? Why so suddenly?
I was going to attend Mary's daycare visit.
You said you couldn't come back just for the daycare.
That's right. I can't come back just for the daycare, but I had other things I had to do.
I didn't hear anything about it.
I had a private detective look into you. I came back temporarily to get the results of that investigation.
What?
You said you and Mary had a steak yesterday, but she wasn't home, was she?
Yes, she is home with me now.
Really? Then why is she with me now?
Oh, because she wanted to go to her grandma's. And she's a smart girl. She said she could go by herself, so I let her. She's supposed to be with my mom right now. So why are you with her?
Let me ask you this. Have you heard anything from your mother?
Huh? No. I figured I didn't hear from her because she got there safe and sound.
I checked, and your mother is traveling with her friend.
What?
Normally, if a kindergarten girl comes to visit you alone, you'd call to make sure everything's okay, wouldn't you? I'm sure your mother is not such an insane person.
Then what is going on?
Mary went to my mother's house.
So the grandma means your mother?
Yes, my mother is a grandmother for her too. Mary told me everything. She told me that the woman has been staying there for the last half-month or so. She was uncomfortable, so she often visited my mother's house. She still kept quiet about you and the woman for some reason. How much are you taking care of her?
No, that's not true. She's just messing this up because she's lonely.
But that day, you said Mary wanted to go to her grandmother's house. So you planned an overnight trip with that woman. And then you left Mary alone, didn't you?
I didn't leave her alone. I let her go to her grandma's because she wanted to go.
You let a kindergarten girl go out without any adult supervision? It's the same as neglecting her. Mary understood in her own way the relationship between you and that woman. That's why she went to her grandmother's house crying.
Well,
I've been feeling strange that you might be having an affair for a while. So I hired a private detective. I got all the evidence I needed.
Evidence?
Where you two were together. You didn't even know there was a hidden camera in the house, did you?
What? When did you... I mean, you were overseas. How could you install a hidden camera?
Actually, a good friend of mine works at an electronic shop. It's Pam, whom you know very well.
Pam?
Yes, she's also working as the private detective's assistant.
Huh?
I felt something was wrong with your behavior, so I asked her for advice.
To Pam?
Yes. Then she said she will find out. So I left it to her and she started the investigation. I asked her to install a hidden camera when Mary was home alone.
What?
Yes. Mary is aware of it as well. I told Mary to let her in and there's nothing to worry about. That's how I got the camera installed.
Oh no.
The evidence is all there, so there's no point in trying to lie. The two of you chatting in bed, the kissing, and more than that, it's all there. I can see why Mary would run away after that.
You set me up, didn't you?
How dare you? You're the one who betrayed me first. I was away for a long time on an overseas business trip, and you took advantage of my absence. You brought a woman into my home and cheated on me, even making Mary sad.
You dirty little scumbag.
I don't care what you say anymore. I'm going there now with the divorce papers, and I'll have you fill them out. Once the divorce papers are filled, you and I are nothing. You can say whatever you want.
Wait a minute. What do you mean divorce? I'm not going to divorce you.
I don't care what you say. I don't need a man who would cheat on me and disrespect my child while I was away. Divorce is the only option.
Wait. How can you be so abrupt? Let's meet and discuss. Listen to my story too.
I have nothing to talk about with you who's messing around with a young girl who works in your company's accounting department.
You know that much? She didn't do anything wrong. I just lied to her and took her up on it. I told her I'm a single guy with a child who lost his wife.
I'm disgusted. What do you mean lost his wife? This is getting more and more unforgivable. By the way, I have your parents' approval for all of this.
What? My parents know about this?
I told you I checked with your mother. I told them the whole truth.
Oh no.
They said it's totally your fault, and you are going to pay alimony and child support in everything.
You're kidding, right? There's no way I have that kind of money.
I know you don't. Our rent and living expenses were all covered by my income, so wow. Still, I thought it was okay because you were living diligently, but not anymore.
If you know what I'm going through, don't say divorce.
Of course I'm going to divorce you no matter what you say. You tried to take money from me by pretending to be my own daughter. Do you think that's acceptable?
I just need a little money. It's just for food. It's not that much, right? It's ridiculous to get divorced over that.
It's not just about money. It's about the way you think. Have you ever once considered Mary's feelings?
What?
She was worried about my absence. And you, the only family she has left, brings a woman into the house and does whatever you want. Mary had no one to talk to, so she often went to my parents' house.
Mary.
You were a pathetic man who can't even see that. You hurt my daughter. You betrayed me. How could I ever forgive you?
I'm sorry. So just reconsider the divorce.
Your parents were quite furious. They said they'd take you back to their house after the divorce. Well, maybe that's good for you.
No, I don't want to. I'm not a kid anymore.
I think what you're doing is less than being a kid. They are going to make you work under the supervision of your parents and pay alimony and child support.
That would be the end of my life, wouldn't it?
Don't be naive. You'll be a free man when you work hard and pay your alimony and child support.
It's hell until then, isn't it?
You brought this on your own. You did this because you wanted to, so you have to take full responsibility.
Aria, please don't do this. I'll pay you alimony and child support, so please convince my parents. I'm not going back to my parents' house.
You and I are going to divorce and we're going to be strangers, so there's nothing I can do for you. I'm under no obligation to help you out. If you want to convince your parents, go ahead and do it yourself. Your parents have promised to make sure you pay alimony and child support. That's good enough for me.
Aria, please don't say that. Please ask them not to take me back to their house.
Why should I do that for you? That's enough. I'd rather have you go to your parents to make sure I get alimony and child support. I trust them and not you.
Oh no. Then what about my future?
I don't care. You brought this to yourself, so do something about it yourself.
Aria, please, I'm sorry. Please help me.
Enough. You're so annoying. I have no intention of contacting you at all from now on. Bye then. Area. After that, my divorce from David was finalized. After the divorce was finalized, David was forced to resign from his job by his parents. Then, he was taken to their house. He was forced to work in the 3-shift factory that his father got for him. In fact, alimony and child support were paid by his parents. Therefore, David is repaying the money to his parents. The repayment may take so many years, even after his parents retired. On the other hand, the woman who had an affair with him left quickly after she was disgusted by his lies. I guess she was only interested in his money. I have returned to my home after an overseas business trip and am living with my daughter. I'm working harder than ever, leaving my daughter in my mother's care. From now on, I will have a wonderful life with Mary. Daniel, you're acting weird. Why are you refusing it so much?
It's not like I'm refusing it. I'm just saying there's no meaning.
No meaning? Why?
Because, you can't go sightseeing here. You're just going to look into my room and see how messy it is, or look in my fridge and see what I'm eating, and check everything, right? You don't have time to do touristy things like eating local food or seeing the famous tower.
I'm sure that's how it's going to be. I'll just end up cleaning your room, doing laundry, and cooking. At best, I'll go shopping for dinner. I could at least stock the fridge.
See? You're going to waste money on transportation to come here to do that. I'm making a good living in my own way. Don't worry. I'm an adult too.
But if I go from Friday night, I can get all that stuff taken care of on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we can walk around the town and go home at night. I'd love to do something date-like once in a while.
You'd have a hard time if we had a busy weekend like that. It's not like you have nothing to do. I'm thinking about you.
Thanks for your concern, but it's not like I visit you every week, so it's not tough for me.
Yes, it is. Of course it's tough. If you go to work on Monday in that condition, I'm sure you'll make a mistake. And if you do, you'll cause trouble for everyone around you. I don't want you to make a mistake at work and get fired or have your salary lowered. I don't want you to have to go through that. It's for your own good.
You're even thinking about that? So, does that mean it's too hard for you to come over here?
No, that's a different story. I deserve to have a hard time, and I'm relieved to be home. I can relax, and I get to do nothing on the weekends. I get to restore my energy. It's advantageous for me. It's not the same as when you come over here.
Is that so? Something's weird.
There's nothing strange about it. It's natural. There's a big difference between going back to our sweet home and being at a place where I'm working alone. This is a temporary home.
But this home is a rent too.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about renting or owning a house. It's our home, a place for both of us, a place to go home. But here is a temporary place, so I don't feel at home.
I feel like I understand, but not really. Is that okay?
Of course, it's fine.
Anyway, you prefer to come back home than I go visit you even if it costs money.
That's what I mean. Besides, I heard from my colleague that if we work far from home and when we want to go back to our home, the transportation fee will be deductible as long as we file a tax return. So it's definitely a better deal, right?
I didn't know that. Well then, it's better for you to come back. I mean, if you had said that from the beginning, I would have been convinced right away. Why have you been telling me all those weird logic or reason?
I thought you knew too. It's not weird at all to me.
Well, I don't know, but I get it.
What's that? Which is it? I don't understand you.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I understand that it's not strange to you. I don't understand completely, but if you insist, I won't ask you anymore.
I'm glad you understand. This is definitely the best way.
I've told you many times that I'd visit you, but every time you always have some weird reason or logic and refuse me. I've been a little worried about it. I wondered why you were so reluctant. Isn't that kind of weird? I was actually a little worried that you might have a girlfriend there. If you have a reason for wanting to use your deductible for transportation, that makes sense. You should have told me earlier.
Wait a minute. You suspected me of cheating on you? That's stupid. There's no way I would do something like that.
Right. You were thinking about the family. I'm sorry I suspected you for even a second.
There's no need to apologize. If you understand, that's fine. Don't worry about that kind of thing anymore.
Yeah, I love you so much. I can't wait to see you. I'm looking forward to seeing you when you get back.
Me too. Well, good night.
Now one problem is solved, but another one came up. Before Daniel went off to work away from home, we were considering buying an apartment. But since he left, we haven't talked about it at all. I wanted to discuss what we should do, so I asked him about it, but it turned into a fight. Daniel, do you have any idea which place you want to live? I'm asking this because I wanted to get ready to buy an apartment. I wanted to decide on our place to live.
That's not something you should be asking me when I'm working away from home. Why do you always get so ahead of yourself? Why don't we look for a place together when I get back?
But then I'll have to wait for another year? Until you finish your work there? I'm not even allowed to talk about it? You could at least tell me where you want to live.
I didn't say like that. This assignment was originally supposed to be for 3 years, but there's a chance to be extended depending on how things go at work. I can't decide to buy an apartment when I don't know what's going to happen. I'm worried too, you know.
But even if we can't decide now, why don't we start thinking about it? At least decide where we're going to live. Then, when you finish working there, we can make a move right away. I'm not talking about buying it right now. I just want to discuss about it. Is that a no too?
No, I don't know when I finish. You don't know what the real estate status will be at that time. There is a possibility that land price in the city you want to live in might go up drastically. That's a waste of money. If that's the case, it's better not to make such a decision in the first place. First of all, we have to think about whether it's better to rent or own a house.
Wait, what do you mean? Before you left, you said you wanted an apartment too, right? Did you change your mind? It's going to be our property.
It's not like I changed my mind. I mean, I'm put off by your enthusiasm for buying an apartment. I was thinking that we don't have to rush.
Why do you say that? Because if we are thinking of buying an apartment, we don't necessarily have to get it. At the very least, we need to gather information and save up some money. I think it's too late to start when you suddenly want it. We need a plan when we think about the finance, right?
You know what? You're always so forward with your life planning, and I'm always being pushed around. That's what I don't like. I don't feel good, you know.
What? I didn't mean it like that. Did I really push you around that much?
You're always like that. You've been pushing me around like you're doing right now. You're always taking things in the direction you want them to go. That's selfish, isn't it?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about us. I always want to be happy together with you, Daniel.
You didn't come along with me to this town, and you're trying to go ahead with your plan to buy an apartment just because you want one. Isn't that awful? Maybe you make more money than me, and you might think it's a stupid plan to quit your job and follow me. Then why don't you give something else up for me?
How terrible. Is that how you thought?
I don't know how to say, but I feel like you don't respect me.
That's not true. But if you felt so, I must have done something wrong in the way I tell you or the way I talk to you. I'm sorry. You're not that enthusiastic about buying an apartment, right? I'm sorry for trying to force you to go through with it.
Before I get into it or not, you're too forward. That's what I don't like about. It's not just about the apartment.
You want to take over the conversation, right?
You think I'm mad because of a childish reason like that? You've got to be kidding me. You think I'm stupid, don't you?
No, I'm sorry. I don't understand why you're mad. Why is it?
I didn't say anything difficult, did I? I'm saying you shouldn't proceed on your own. When you decide on something or do something, you have to hear my opinion and feelings before taking action. Why do I have to tell you?
Understood. I'll do that from next time. After this message, he started to take over the conversation, and his male, chauvinistic comments began to stand out. I had a bad feeling about this because he had been so nice to me, but he suddenly changed. It was clearly someone else's effect, and if it had been a woman, I could see a trouble coming up. I was thinking about it all by myself, but it was a few months later that my bad premonition came true.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to spend time with you. I'll be home early next Friday, so let's go eat out. The restaurant you mentioned the other day sounds good. Let's go there. Kate, what's wrong?
Nothing. You just sent to the wrong person. What's going on?
No, it's not what you think. Don't get it wrong. She's my colleague at work, Kate. We were planning to go out for dinner since it was a tough week. There's nothing personal. Will you understand?
But last time, you said that your colleague are all men. It's different from what you said. Besides, would you say, I can be home early when you ask a woman out to dinner?
You know, you only notice what I don't want you to notice. Stop using your annoying skills. I told you not to worry.
You were cheating on me. That's why you didn't want me there. So that's what was happening. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, you're right. Bingo. I was cheating on you. I'm working my ass off too. Is there a problem? Unlike you, Kate is a super nice girl who stands up for me. She's not selfish. She puts me first in everything she does. She listens to me when I tell her how hard I'm working. Unlike you, she's not condescending. She cooks and takes care of the house.
When have I ever been condescending? I never say something like that. I mean, when did I say?
I can tell by your attitude. The attitude. I work too, but I'm doing all this housework-ish attitude. You should notice that.
That's not true. It's not right for you to say that. When I came home tired, I often didn't cook, did I? Remember when I said, sorry, I bought some food today? I never did something condescending, did I?
Really? Well, I felt so. You were giving me a bad vibe.
Maybe that girl Kate told you something about me. She kept telling you bad things about working wives and you believed her. You're so naive.
You've got to be kidding me. Kate is not that kind of woman. She works to support her sick parents and earn money for her brother's tuition. There aren't any girls like that nowadays.
Daniel, do you believe that?
Of course I do. Unlike you, she doesn't work just for herself. She's a good girl, isn't she?
I'm not just working for me. I'm working for both of us.
I don't know if I can believe that.
You can't believe me, but you can believe this girl? I think it's very suspicious. But I did my best to save up the down payment for our future apartment. You didn't put any money in our shared savings account, though. I never once urged you to save money either, did I?
I have put in at least $2,000 in savings. Are you making fun of me? That's enough. I can't talk to you. I hate your attitude, so it's only natural that I cheat on you. We're getting divorced. I'll take half of your property, $150,000. Understood?
Give me a break. The next week, I received a response regarding the divorce, so I turned it in. It all happened so suddenly. I didn't really feel the end, but being mentioned by my parents and friends, I could finally feel the sadness and loss. I moved out of my room and went to live near my work. One day, I received a message from Daniel.
Hey, answer the phone. Are you kidding me? What is that $2,000 you transferred?
We had a shared bank account for the apartment purchase, right? I returned the money you transferred into that account. You put $2,000, right?
$2,000 is not enough. I told you I'd get $150,000 for the half of the savings and property division, right? I know you had a fund of $300,000 to buy an apartment. Now that we're divorced, we have to split it 50-50 as property division. So transfer the $150,000 to me.
Aren't you misunderstanding? I don't have any money to give you.
You can't play dumb with me. The money you saved when we were married is ours. So even if you saved it yourself, you have to share it with me. You can't pocket the money.
Huh? You don't know anything?
What?
Well, $200,000 is the one I saved when I was single, and my parents gave me $20,000 4 times a year, so that makes $80,000. The remaining $20,000 is what I saved after we got married. So, the only joint property is the last $20,000.
And the other $280,000?
The property before marriage and the property that was given as a gift are called separate estate. They're not subject to property division.
That's a lie. That's not what I heard.
What are you talking about? It's money I worked so hard to save. Do you have any idea how much I studied investing? I don't know what Kate told you about me, but what I just said is not a lie. By the way, the remaining $20,000 is going to be used as child support. Do you understand? Your property is zero. Did you forget about the agreement?
Seriously? What am I supposed to do? I'm broke. She didn't have enough money to start a business, and she was limited on how much loan she can take out, so I borrowed $30,000 on her behalf. Even if her business doesn't succeed, I thought we still have $150,000 from you, so I thought I'd have no problem at all. But no. What should I do?
I don't know. Don't ask me. I can't help you.
Sarah, I'm sorry. My bad. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. I'll get down on my knees or whatever. So, can I pay the child support in installment? Please?
Huh? Do you mean you'll pay them in installments later? So you want about $5,000 for now as a division of property?
Yes. $5,000 or $3,000 is fine. I'm begging you. I'm having a harder time paying off the debt than I thought. Please, help me. Please have mercy since we were a family.
Huh? Don't be silly. Unlike me, she puts you first, right? Then shouldn't you tell about this to her first?
I'm sorry I was so horrible to you at the time. I'm sorry. I was tricked by her.
I'm sure you were.
When she withdrew the money from my account, she changed her attitude and became cold. Now I lost contact with her. I was an idiot. I'm sorry.
No matter how much you apologize, there's no way I can feel sorry for you. You deserve it. You said you couldn't trust me. Why should I do favors for someone who says things like that? I'm not that kind. You desired to take control and made the decision you wanted to make. You'll have to take the responsibility for your own actions until the end. Well then, bye. According to the story from his colleague, Daniel was too busy paying off his debts, so he gambled to get a lot of money. It was never going to work out, but as a result of further debts, I assume he had no choice. He quit his job and disappeared. He got what he deserved. On the other hand, I was dating a man who was introduced by my friend, and he proposed to me. We are having a fun time talking about marriage preparations and buying an apartment.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!